It's the last day before the New Year's break and we got 8 games for you to enjoy. My name is Andreas Sachenko and you're watching the KHL Update. We travel to Chelyabinsk first where Truck to face the neighbors in the standings, Kunlun Red Star. There's not a lot of scoring in this one. The Dragons get on the board only late in the second. Milaivinen dangles past Alexander Sharov and fires it home for his 9th of the year. They get another one over the goal line a little later, but it's waved off after video review as there was goal interference on the play. Red Star secure the win late in regulation as Patrick Loon hits the empty net. Alexander Lazushin stops 23 shots for his 5th shutout of the year, and Kunlun Red Star win their first game in Chelyabinsk in franchise history. This is their 2nd straight win over Tracker this year, and the score is the same, 2-0 easy final. We're now in Yaroslavl, it's home of Lokomotiv, and tonight they face Dynamo Minsk. The Boosters opened up the score in 15 minutes into the game. Veteran Alexei Tereshchenko nets his 3rd of the year. They doubled their lead, buck 28 into the second. Evgeny Lasavets takes a shot from the left circle. It's blocked in front, but Alexander Kogolev parries the rebound. Dynamo put it out of reach just 40 seconds into the 3rd. Andrei Kostitsyn scores the 12th of the year. Mishy Voynitsky and Evgeny Lasavets finish the night with 2 assists each, while Jonas Enra stops 31 shots for his 1st shutout of the year. 3-0 easy final on this one. We'll make a quick stop in Sochi now, where the Leopards take on Spartak Moscow, who donned their red jerseys. Sochi strike first. Late in the opening period, Vichar Arkhipov breaks away short-handed and has no trouble beating Yulis Hudacek. The red and white tied up middle through the second. Artem Fedorov takes a harmless-looking shot, but it fools Dmitry Shikin as it goes in with a slight deflection. No scoring after that, and the game goes to the shootout. Kaspar Dalgavich wins it for Spartak with a gorgeous move. 2-1 shootout final in Sochi tonight. And now to Moscow, where Red Army defend the ice against Torpedo. It takes them a while to find the back of the net. The Boosters do it first. Into the 2nd period, Captain Mikhail Varnakov gets the puck from Denis Parshin and he roofs it past Tilo Sorokin. What a shot! Red Army bring it back to even late in the period. With just 6 seconds on the clock, Maxim Shalunov sees it through Barry Bruss. Game-winning goal comes late in regulation. Former Vancouver Canuck Yannick Hansen one-times it home from Ovechkin's office. Alexei Marchenko with a primary assist. That's how she wrote for this one. Red Army beat Torpedo for the 9th consecutive time. 2-1 is your final. Next on the menu, Balashikha Moscow region. It's the side of the game between Avangard and Boris. The Boosters strike twice late in the opening period, and it's the same man who hits the twine. Dmitry Shevchenko scores his 5th and 6th goals of the year, and that gives Boris a 2-0 lead after 20 minutes of play. Avangard swapping Grabovka for Ivan Nalimov in the intermission, but it doesn't help. 7.5 minutes into the 2nd period, Kazakhstan team converts on a power play. Andrei Patterson improves the lead to 3-0. But it ain't over. Oh no, not even close. Avangard put on past Henry Carlson midway through the period, but it's waved off after video review due to goalie interference. Early in the 3rd period, the Hawks have another goal taken away from them, and again Carlson is pushed away from the net on the play. No matter, a few minutes later, Kirill Petrov drives to the net, can't put it past Carlson, but Alexei Yemelin finishes the job, and it's a 2-goal game now. A little later, Avangard get a man advantage and they pull Nalimov to get even more extra leverage. It works. Petrov finds the rebound in front of the net and scores his 7th. It's 3-2 now. We're now late in regulation. Avangard yanked Nalimov for the extra attacker again. Captain Evgeny Medvedev lets it fly from the blue line and it goes in. Avangard scored 3 goals in 8 minutes and 5 seconds to make it a 3-3 hockey game. It goes to the shootout. Ilya Mikheyev goes 2 for 2 and wins it for the Hawks in the 6th round. What an effort by Bob Hartley's team. The Hawks narrowly escape loss in regulation and take it 4-3 in the shootout. move on to Riga, Latvia now, where the Battle of Dynamos takes place. Dynamo Riga meet Dynamo Moscow. Buckle up, because this one is a little insane. Home team gets the goal fest going, 4.5 minutes in. Andris Zerinch converts on a power play with a tip-in on Matthew Mayanis' shot. Moscow get back even just over a minute later. Vadim Shipachov puts it in for his 14th goal of the year. And just 52 seconds after that, Ruslan Karlin scores his first goal since joining Dynamo from Severstal. Great tip-in on Yosa hitting his point shot. Riga leveled later in the period. Lithuanian defenseman Nerijus Ališauskas scores his second of the season with a bomb from the blue line. Midway through the second period, Riga go on a power play and they get another goal out of it. Matthew Mayanis scores his 9th of the year and first since December 5th. That gives Riga a 3-2 lead. A few minutes later, they make it a 2-goal game. Colton Gillis hits the twine for the first time this year, while Zeric picks up his 3rd point of the night on the play. The goal stands after video review, and Dynamo swap Alexander Yuremenko for Ivan Bacharov between the pipes. They make it 5-2 7 minutes into the 3rd period. Linus Vidal scores his 20th goal of the year, because Redlex was the only assist on this marker. But Moscow don't go down easy. 4 minutes later, Danil Tarasov converts on a 2-man advantage to make it 5-3. The blue and white remain on the power play and put the extra attacker out. It works again. This time Dmitry Kogolitsky finds his target. Vadim Shipachov finishes the night with 3 points, but it doesn't help Moscow. Riga hold on to the 1-goal lead and take it 5-4 home ice. And we have just a few more scores to tell you about. Jokeri beat Slovan 3-1 on the road. Sakari Romaninin had a goal and an assist. And finally, Akbars beat the rivals Neftekhimik. The only goal of the game came early in the 3rd. Alexei Potapov scores his 8th of the season. That's it for the KHL update this year. We're gonna take a break for New Year's, but we will be back on January 3rd with 4 games, including Akbars Avangard and Spartak vs Boris. My name is Andreas Sachenko, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in 2019.